Hey guys, welcome to the Kickback FC. Thank you for joining us once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Welcome back to the Kickback FC, your go-to spot for real talk, unfiltered, all things soccer. Here we've got it all. We're breaking down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and everything that you need to stay tapped into the world's game. We'll even talk about some other sports from time to time because if it's big in sports, we've got our thoughts on it. Whether this is your first time watching this or you've been tapping in with us from the beginning, again, just want to say thank you to all of our friends and supporters here with my boys and fellow co-hosts. Geeked up Shawty. Salam, how you feeling, man?
Oh man, I
Hmm.
feel good, bro. Happy to be here with you guys. Gabriel, how are you?
I feel great, 3-point collectors. You feel me? Three
Yes,
point
sir.
collectors, say something. I feel good though. Mike, how you feel?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I could be better, but I'm all right. How about you, Cornelius?
I'm here, man. Let's just get on with the show. Let's just get on with this. We'll talk about our teams, in the Premier League in a little bit, but I do want to start with the MLS. We got to talk about, week two. The MLS is on and is going. Is definitely going this year. But some news before we hop into our Ohio team. So this is from Goals TV on Twitter. Just a few days ago, it looks like Josie Altidore joined OKC for Soccer Ownership Group. This group is bringing back soccer to Oklahoma City with NBA star Russell Westbrook also a part of it. They're investing $1 billion in an entertainment district, which will include a soccer stadium. This looks like the stadium will be about 10,000 seats, and it's expected to open in 2028. So, it goes on to say a little bit more, but I just wanted to bring that up to y'all. And, how do you feel about, a potential team and maybe the MLS, maybe the USL? It hasn't exactly said. Oh, it says the team will compete in the USL, so it'll be a USL team in OKC. Josie Altidore, Russell Westbrook, they are part of the group that are bringing it there. Just wanted to open it up to y'all. What do you think about this?
Hey man, shout out both of them boys. Shout out Josie, shout out Russ. I think the Midwest has a lot of football talent in the US. Like a lot of football talent. And I feel like, you know, bringing a franchise like that there is just gonna continue to push the game forward, and I'm for anybody who wants to continue to push this game forward. So I love it, man. I love that they're part of the ownership group, and if they're behind it, I feel like it'll be successful. Two very successful people in their own, you know, in their own craft. So love it.
Yeah, this is another evidence that the game is growing in the U.S. You know, basketball player and a former U.S. men's national team player. I love it, man. The game is growing, and then after the World Cup, I feel like it'll be very good for a city like Oklahoma to have something like that in that region. And especially, Russell Westbrook, his ties to Oklahoma City. It's great. This is good news. This is another win for US soccer.
Yeah, man, it's good. I do hope that the USL figures out what they're doing with their players agreement. They're like the players are, what is it, the players association or the PA. They they're still trying to figure out their collective bargaining agreement. A lot of that has to do with the USL not having good health insurance for the players, and so when they do get hurt, it's a little awkward for how they're able to get treated. But that's one thing that I do hope that gets fixed soon. But OKC having a team would be good. This is a city that doesn't have a lot of professional sports outside of OKC. They don't have football, they don't have baseball. They have a big college presence, but I think just adding another professional team to that city would be pretty dope. um and then right before we get into our Ohio teams, I do want to talk about week one. So the MLS, they got 9.7 million live viewers across all of the games in week one. This is a 59% increase from everything they had last year. And I think, because Apple TV made it free, there's no more subscription. You can actually just go on your Apple TV. If you already subscribe to Apple TV, you can watch these games. You don't have to buy an additional subscription. So just want to talk about some of the numbers that they had. This is straight off the MLS website. So 9.7 million viewers in week one. The MLS had a 22% increase year over year. That means every year since it's been on Apple TV, they keep seeing increases and it averages out to about 22%. Um, there was also another milestone that happened. 75,673 fans were at the LAFC game. That's the second largest game, as far as just overall, just having just fans there because they were at the LA Coliseum. So just a whole bunch of stuff. There are a whole bunch of stats, but I feel like Apple TV making the MLS games free, it was a move in the right direction. I think you know, leading up to the World Cup because people want to watch soccer, bro, but they don't want to be nickel and dimed. I feel like with this whole subscription based thing now, everybody is getting these companies are getting over on us, bro. It's essentially cable,
Yeah,
but we have to pay for
yeah,
5, 6, 7 different subscriptions just to watch sports. And sometimes you don't even know which one they're on just
yeah,
because, they might be on Peacock, but it might be on USA, but it might be on TV, but it might be on NBC. It's like all this stuff. It's confusing for especially these older fans, but it's
yeah,
frustrating for those of us that just want to watch our teams play. So I think Apple TV making it free for those who already have the Apple TV subscription, just a step in the right direction, man. Like
yeah,
you shouldn't be nickel and diamond fans, bro. Like we already paid
yeah,
too much. You might as well just give it to us at this point. But
yeah.
that was just my little 2 cents on it. I do want to get into our Ohio team, Cincinnati. Tough loss against
Mm,
Minnesota.
mm.
Losers go first. But you said last week it was going to be tough without Evander. You're going to have to figure out who really is going, step up on his team. And honestly, shout out to Roman Salatano. I mean, that game could have been a lot more than 1-0. He balled out. He had a lot of massive saves for you guys, but unfortunately, you guys did take the L. So, your thoughts on the game, Salon?
Yeah, man. Humbling loss away from home. I'm not gonna lie to you. Minnesota looked good. I'm not gonna take anything away from them. Uh, it was a cold day, and we just couldn't get anything going. Obviously, Evander's a big miss for us. You know, creativity wise, we didn't really generate much, which was an issue. Um, I mean, Denke had a few opportunities. I mean, we started to create chances towards the end when we were attacking as the game was winding down. But throughout the majority of the game, I mean, they dominated from start to finish. And then there was a little stoppage that happened. What's it called in the second half? And then after that stoppage, we came out flat to finish the last 20 minutes. And unfortunately, the result was what it was. But I don't know, man. It's tough because just a few days before that, we beat a team in the cup 9-0, and then here we are away from home in Minnesota, and we take the loss. But I don't know, bro. It's one of those things where obviously, yeah, you want to get the win, but it's only week two. I'm not going to overreact. I still think that we have a really good team. We just need guys to step up and try and replicate what one of the best players in the league can give us. So hats off to Minnesota. I did
Hey,
want to shout out too, though. The difference in the game for me was Drake Callender, their goalkeeper. He
oh
balled
yeah,
out. He had a ton of saves. Obviously, Dane Sinclair left them and went to Miami, and well, funny enough, Drake Callender was at Miami, and now he's at Minnesota. So they both just switched. But he had a phenomenal game. He came up clutch, and you know, hopefully it works out for him. And shout out to him.
hey, Kubo is still a free agent. Y'all could go pick him up.
We need him. It's not even
Yeah,
like it's not even a question for me. He's one person why I don't understand. Like, at least bring him back on a 1 year deal. I understand
hmm
To not bring him back at all, especially now with Evander gone, it's like we kind of need somebody to come in and you know we didn't bring
Yeah,
a lot of guys back, but I agree, Mike.
yeah. But Evander is definitely the heartbeat of FCC. Without him, that game, yeah, you guys just look different without him. And who was that Ayub guy? Because I'm sorry, I didn't know what he was doing. Was it his debut or what? Because he just looked out of place.
Yeah,
And Denki without Evander also looks pretty much, I don't know, useless. But anyways, I felt like he had some opportunities that I felt like he could have put away, but you guys were unlucky. But overall, I feel
Useless is
like
crazy, Mike.
Minnesota. No, no, for real though. He was in a position. I believe it was a corner. It bounced to him, and the shot he took was so weak. I felt like he could have, put a little bit on the.
he had opportunities.
Yeah,
Def-
Okay.
but he looks different when Evander's on the field. So I felt
yeah.
like he was a big miss for you.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, you were talking about Evander being the heartbeat of Cincinnati. I feel like Rossi's definitely the heartbeat of Columbus. 2-2 draw,
Mm,
that both of you guys played away this week, 2-2 draw in hostile territory. You guys had a fight and claw just to get the draw, but you had
yeah,
opportunities to win it at the end as well. Abu
yeah,
Ali with a missed penalty and a missed
hmm
header, so you can't overlook that.
Crazy.
But
yeah.
your thoughts on the game, Mike?
For me, like the biggest like standout performance was Schulte. I mean, two huge free kick saves. That was definitely going in if he didn't get something on it. So for me, he was one of our best players last night in the game. But my biggest takeaway, we're not clinical, and that defense is just not good enough. That defense is just not good enough. I don't know if you guys saw the first goal. Camacho completely caught out of place. Like
Right.
he had to decide, do I step up or do I stay with the guy on the outside? And he stepped up and the guy was through. Defense is just not good enough. Morera, Camacho, they just look a bit slower than they've been in these past seasons. So I don't know. I feel like that would be our biggest issue this season. And I thought we weren't clinical at all. So many missed chances that the Rossi tap on the post, miss header by Abu Ali that would have won the game in the 89th minute.
Hmm.
Missed PK. We just weren't clinical last night. And in the second game of the season, I'm not too worried. I feel like we'll pick it back up. I loved a lot of things I saw with Abu Ali. I mean, his hold up play was great, but it's just like you have to finish some of these chances. I feel like he had opportunities and he just didn't take advantage of them. I also want to give what do you call it? A shout out to their striker, Kansas City, Jovelich. I mean, that guy just tore us apart last night. It was too easy for him. His patience on the ball, the finishing. I mean, I was looking at him like, yo, how come I don't hear about you more often? But he there's something there in Kansas City, and I thought overall it was a great game to watch as a fan. If you're a neutral, you probably enjoyed it, but as a crew fan, it's definitely frustrating because I feel like in the last 2 years we've been trying to find ourselves again, and now we have a new manager. He made some good subs, but overall great game. But this is a game I felt like we should have won. Easily could have won this game.
Yeah, I'm glad you shout out that Jolovich because they said during the game he was fifth in scoring in the league last year. So
Wow.
he is a guy that can clearly
Yeah.
score. Brace. So yeah, shout out to him. I also liked his game a lot.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, it's Columbus, Cincy, you know, you live to fight another week, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully y'all can bring home them 3 points soon. But something else that has been bubbling over there in New York, Mr. Michael Bradley. We talked
Yeah.
about him, in previous episodes about how he was appointed the job there in New York. Some may have thought it was a little premature getting an appointment that quickly to such a big prestigious club, but
Hmm.
2 wins so far for him. The New York teams actually look pretty good this year.
Yeah.
NYCFC also looks good. They won today as well, 2-1. So, just your thoughts on Michael Bradley's start and how how you think this New York team is going to do in the East.
Yeah, they look really good to be honest. And I believe last week he started what, three teenagers. One of them, Julian Hall, 2 goals, and one he added another one this week.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, it's crazy. 2 wins in your first 2 games. I mean, you have to feel good about it. I want to see how far they go. This is a young striker that's leading their attack, so he's gonna have some difficult times eventually throughout the season. But he started very hot, and hey, keep riding with him. You never know. But overall, I don't know. I need more time. 2 wins in your first 2 games is impressive, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's a great start. And
Yeah.
like Mike said, it's just we need more time. We need
Mm-hmm.
a bigger sample size of games to show me, okay, maybe they're actually, was it gas or is it real smoke? So
No, I agree. I mean, Michael Bradley came from the academy, so like a lot of these younger guys he's familiar with. So like, Hall, Mehmedi, man, the center mid, wow, he's really good, and he's only like 16, bro. I think he's only
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. He's
yeah,
16.
yeah, and it's like, damn, bro. So I mean, I think it's cool that Michael Bradley's obviously giving these young kids an opportunity, and these kids are making the most of the opportunity for sure. But that Mehmedi kid, man, he's good, bro. But yeah, shout out to Bradley for giving them a chance. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's important, man. Like Salam, you always say if they're good enough to play, let them play. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like these kids are clearly taking somebody's spot. I don't think somebody expected to not start over a 16 or a 16-year-old or a teenager, but these kids are clearly good. Like Mike said, if you're adding goals and assists game after game, this shows that you're ready for this league and that you have the talent to play with the best of them. So, shout out to Michael Bradley, man. Well, obviously we'll see what this season has to bring, but I think it's dope to see the players that we grew up watching actually have that footballing mind, and now that they're later in their coaching career, because bro, Michael Bradley comes from U.S. football royalty. At the end of the day, his dad was the coach of the U.S. men's national team. He's now he played for the U.S. men's national team. He's now coaching. He probably has aspirations to coach the national team at some point. I feel like it's just kind of written in the stars, but you got to start somewhere. And so for him to actually know what he's doing over there in New York is good to see. I think it's very, very good to see. So I'm actually kind of like rooting for him a little bit. I hope he does well for real. Like I think Michael Bradley can be. I don't want to gas it, but I think if he does well and he shows that he can actually manage at a high level, I, w- the U.S. national team job is open, bro. We
Yeah,
ain't really had nobody that I think should actually go and grab the job. And the U.S. I feel like now is in a point where we need that coaching. You know what I'm saying? I think like what we're missing is a top level coach, and we'll see what Pochettino brings this World Cup.
you don't think Poch is it?
No,
Poch is in
I
top
said no,
level.
no, no. I said we'll see what Pochettino brings this World Cup, but at the end of the day, bro, for the U.S., I think we're at the point where we need like an elite coach with the talent that we
I
have.
agree. I
Back in
agree.
the day, like you got to think about it, we didn't really have the most talented guys, but we went far in the World Cup because we had decent coaching. Like we may argue here and there, but at the end of the day, at the national level, we had some decent runs. So
Yeah.
I think now is a very critical point where the coaching is lacking, bro. We really haven't had that recently. So, you know, kudos to Michael Bradley, and we'll see what his coaching legacy will be. But I'm rooting for him. I just want to say that on wax. But Miami just beat Orlando. 4-2
It's crazy.
smackdown. They were down 2-0, and then
Sheesh.
they came back with four unanswered. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the game, but I do want to talk about Griezmann. Because it's rumored that he may be coming to Orlando City. Very, very heavy links. It's all rumors and hearsay at this point. But how do y'all feel about Grease coming to the MLS?
I think it's a great move. 100%. I think it's a great move for them. Obviously, as evidence as the game today, you need a veteran that's going to help you close out these games. And I feel like time and time again, Orlando does a good job of getting these good starts, but then for whatever reason they can't close out games. And they have a talented team. I mean, both of their DPs contributed to goals, and they played well, especially in the first half. But in the second half, I mean, man, 4 goals unanswered is that's tough. And I think a leader, someone up top, a veteran that's been in big games before and has played in competitive leagues, like you need someone like that who's gonna help you close out these games. But I think Orlando's a good team. I think with Griezmann, I think they're even better team, possibly a top 5 team in the East.
Yeah, this would be a good move overall. I feel like for the MLS, another big name being added to the league. I feel like this will be a win, and I feel like Griezmann is at a point in his career where he's not too far on the back end of his career, but he's almost there. And I feel like his last few years, he can end his career here, and we could actually get at least a quality player in him before he's past his prime completely. So I agree. This will help the league and Orlando particularly.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Grease has always been one of my favorite players. Just always, loved his game as an attacker. He can, he can drop deep. He can play up top. He can go out the outside. He's just very versatile. So it will be big for this Orlando team. Like you guys said, this team needs veteran leadership. But,
Mm-hmm.
All right,
but yeah, man.
I wanted to ask you real quick though, on the Inter Miami side, them scoring 4 unanswered. Do you think that answers the narrative around like they need Busquets and Alba, or do you think it's just they just had a really good 45 minutes?
No, I don't
I
necessarily
mean,
think.
they got Messi.
Yeah, I
See,
was gonna say I don't
and
necessarily
yeah,
think like let's
like I
get this
said,
straight.
they'll be fine.
Busquets and Jordi Alba. Like any team would be better with Busquets in the middle, but they have Messi, bro. They got Messi, bro.
Mhm.
He's still Messi. I mean, like if you look at some of the goals, like the free kick,
No,
the way they
yeah, I
were able
mean
to combine, it was just like this
he's
Inter Miami team. They lost some big pieces, but they're still the champs. You got to knock them off.
okay.
I don't know. I'm not particularly impressed yet, but we'll see.
I'm
I
not
mean,
impressed. I just know they'll be okay, man. Like they're
yeah.
gonna be, bro. They have
No, I
Messi.
mean, I agree with you. They're not going to be horrible, but I don't know if do you think they're good enough to repeat?
No, I mean I think with them though,
I
I
don't
don't think that
know.
they're going to be bad. I think that they're going to be better in those like cup competitions, and then I think even with the way that the playoffs is, they could be at eighth and still make the playoffs. And then at that
Yeah.
point, it's like
Hmm.
your seeding doesn't matter. We have Messi, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can be the
True.
number
True.
one team. It's like we have Messi, so I mean I think like definitely like the MLS Leagues Cup or the CONCACAF Champions Cup. I think one of those is definitely what they're going to go for this season. And even if they sneak in as a 7th seed or an 8th seed, I still think that that's enough for them to
Yeah.
be competitive.
I agree.
I
It's
don't like
fair.
the whole the supporter shield, like that's you're not doing that. But again, 7th, 8th seed, New York, we may see you. Think about that. A young New York team. I know I'm talking too much, but I mean,
it looks like you got New York up in the top two, huh?
it could be though. Think about it, man. That's a young team. You see Inter Miami, your first playoff matchup. Wow. Well, we're on to the next round.
Oh my gosh, that's Messi.
Yeah, bro. What?
How he runs past it.
Yeah, right. He runs
Shout out to
past it.
them, man.
Facts. No, that's interesting. No, I mean, I think Miami will be all right. They'll be all right. But to hop over the pond and go to the Premier League, before we hop into our teams, I did see something cool this past week. Crystal Palace have become the first Premier League club to offer a program for released players that don't have a future in football. So if you rise through the academy, but you don't make it to the first team, or you decide maybe football isn't for me, they have a 3-year package that will support released academy players in making a way of life outside of football. I just thought it was,
Wow.
yeah, I just thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like we never, you sometimes hear the stories of these kids who didn't make it on the academy team and what happens after football. Because of this, that, and the third. But we really don't know what happens to them. When you're raised to be a footballer, an elite player, but you don't make it or you get injured and it's not in your future. These guys don't really have training in a lot of other things. Yeah, they go
Mm-hmm.
to school or whatever, but they're doing the least amount of work they can just so they can, pass their classes. So it's one of those things that I think is a very, very good initiative. Hats off to Crystal Palace for even thinking of something like that. This is
Mm-hmm.
like the first time I've even heard of anything like that. So I just thought it was dope. I don't know if y'all had any thoughts on it.
And putting that Eze money to good use, man. Truthfully, I know seriously. I love what that is, and I mean, Eze's talked about it a lot too. Like kids go through things when they get dropped or get booted from the academy. So yeah, no, it's a great initiative, and it's a good. Like I said, all these things are just pushing the game forward, man. And I love to see them push the game forward in a positive way. So
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Just thought it was something to bring up before we get into our teams. But let's talk about team of the week. Chelsea versus Arsenal, man. I really don't have much to say about the game today. It was just another disappointing display
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Um I do want to say, like,
mm,
we are at the point now where we have to start taking disciplinary action against these players that get
Yeah.
penalties.
Yeah.
It
thank you. Well, you're right on.
there's a starting red card 11 for Chelsea. We're only missing two players. We're missing another center mid and another striker. Drop another one. Drop another one. Need that one too. Yeah, yeah. Because
I'm coming
Maresca
for
got a
you,
red card
like,
this year. People forget Maresca got a red card. So even our manager
It's
is on
gonna.
a red card
wow, he got
11.
a red card too.
Yeah.
Our ex manager is on a red is a part of the red card 11. We have a full gaffer, and you can play a game with 9 people. So it's at the point where we have to start taking disciplinary action against these players, because if not only has Chelsea dropped 17 points from winning positions at home, we also have we're tied for the most red cards ever in a season in the Premier League. And I guarantee you we will
That's
break that
crazy.
record this year. I know we will break that record. With 10 matches left, we will 100% break that record.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating, bro, because me and Mike can come in here and we can talk about tactics. We can talk about, how this, that, and the third, how we're seniors here and how we like the way he moves the ball. But all that shit's out the window when you just have people making mistakes after
Mm-hmm.
mistakes after mistakes. It's nothing else to say, bro. And the fact that and the fact that Pedro Neto didn't know he was on a yellow card. The fact that
No,
he said that
Crazy.
you didn't know.
that was the team's excuse after the match. We didn't know Pedro Neto was on a yellow card because the ref didn't make a good enough impression that he didn't show the yellow card in a fashion to
That's
which we
crazy.
it's insane that you would even try that. It's
It's
crazy,
like
bro.
it's like
Like
when
like
Jr.
come on,
when
fam.
Jr.
That's
said we
that's what
didn't
we're
know.
doing.
I
That's
didn't have,
that's
I
what
didn't
we're
know we
doing.
had a
We didn't have
timeout.
any timeouts,
It's
bro.
crazy.
That's what we're doing, fam. Like, it's just
My
It's
legacy
unacceptable
on the
from the
insane.
line.
club. It's unacceptable from the club, bro.
Yeah.
And in a game where Reece James shined, it's overlooked. This could have been a
Yeah.
game where maybe we get out of there 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
So be it. Maybe we don't win, but we get out of there 1-1. Reece James would have been man of the match for sure for our team. The way he was able to defend, the way he was in the midfield, the few times we were able to advance the ball and get into attacking positions started with him. Whether it was him
Yeah.
defending, locking niggas up, or whether it was him actually being an offensive threat, corner kicks, all that. I mean, the goal came off of him, fam. So it's like
Yeah.
it's so frustrating, bro, because we can't even talk about what we want to talk about because we lost the game 2-1. I don't know what you want to say, Mike. I don't want to speak too much
I
for you.
mean, I feel like this game was on the players. It was just bozo performances from pretty much half the team. I mean, Sanchez from the start of the game. Are you nervous? Are you just trying? It almost seems like I always tell you, it almost seems like it's on purpose. I'm like, some of these,
It felt like it was trolling today.
like,
If
I
I'm
was
being
like, what are
honest.
you doing? Like, it's like you did it the first time, you sat on the ball, and they almost got it, and then you did it like 2 minutes right after that again. Like, this performance to me was on the players. I mean, Rossini's press conference after the game tells you everything we need to know. He's like, it's just not good enough. He's like, I'm finding out about guys that I can rely on. What one thing he said is like, oh, we know that this was not our tactics. This is not what we said they should go do on the field. So we're gonna fix it. I wish he would have low key kind of threw people under the bus.
Nah, it's
Like, I low key wanted him to do that, but I know that it's frowned upon in the sports world for a manager to throw his players under the bus. But come on, this performance was just not good enough. One thing I've said about this group of guys on this team is that I know in big games, at least they wake up for it. They make it competitive. Like, in big games, we've performed well. I mean, this was the last. It makes it even worse because the last 3 games we were up against just lower league sides and we couldn't close it out. And then we go to Arsenal and just don't even seem like we any urgency to, like, at least even win the game. It was just not good enough for me. Today was on the players for me. The performance was just piss poor. The lineup was the best lineup he could have put out. Um, the performances just wasn't there today. It just wasn't there.
Mm. Hmm. I agree, Mike. You guys are not sharp whatsoever. Like, I feel like for maybe the first 15 minutes of the second half, I feel like you guys got some momentum. You started playing the ball well,
It's our
and
best like 15 minutes of the game.
yeah, for sure, for
Literally.
sure. The first 15 20 minutes of the second half, you guys you guys had us for a little bit. Outside of that though, I really feel like none of your players were that threatening. Like Cole Palmer didn't do anything. Caicedo didn't really do anything. Like Enzo didn't do anything. Reece James was the only dangerous one. I felt like anytime Reece James got the ball and crossed the ball, bro, it was pinpoint on someone's head, foot. It it was every single cross was just on point. And that was honestly where all your attacks were coming from, were really that right side. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm just happy about the performance today. We were able to get it done. It's not gonna always be pretty, obviously. We know that, and we had an own goal. We scored on ourselves today. That's how we gave up our goal. So it's not always gonna be pretty, but we have to thug out some of these wins, if I'm being completely honest. And it's truly like we have to will our way to wins. We have to will our way to wins, and that's exactly what we did today. It took 2 set pieces, and we can get into individual performances and stuff like that. But honestly, today was needed because we need to prove to ourselves that we can win under hostile environments and territories and will ourselves to wins against big teams. Like we need to prove that ourselves that today, and obviously beating Spurs, you know, last week gave us a good boost of confidence. I felt like we needed this even more, if I'm being completely honest. Like this was a game that we needed because we know we needed to win. If we would have, drawn today or whatever, that's when the pressure starts. Because now it's like, oh, they're within a game. So I'm happy that, we were able to grab this win. I didn't really care how we got the win, if I'm being completely honest. I just needed the 3. But now this is where I feel like it's all preparation for now the Carabao Cup. Like we need to go into this next week with Brighton away. We need to prove our class. Like no, we have the confidence now. We got 2 big wins over 2 bigger teams in the Prem. Obviously, Spurs is not very good. They're about to be on a relegation battle, but we'll save that for later. But yeah, no, we just needed this 3 points, and I'm happy we grabbed it. It was definitely a confidence booster for our team, and now I feel like we should go on a run. We had our blip. Like I truly feel like we had our blip, and now we control. Like, I feel like this is like a we control our destiny type of moment. Like it's up to us now. Like there's no, it's up to us. If we prove to ourselves we can do it here, we can just continue this throughout the rest of the season and win a title. So I'm happy about the three. I really didn't care about the performance. Obviously, players could have played better. I feel like Saka could have given me more today. I feel like Eze could have given me more today. I feel like he looked good for 15 minutes, 20 minutes in the first half, but outside of that, it wasn't that great. It wasn't our sharpest day up front. Gyökeres again missing passes and things, so it wasn't our Trossard looked atrocious today. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that a lot of guys played well, but our defenders, despite Nkapie, his own goal, like I still think he had a great performance today. I don't. I think he played extremely well. I think our defenders played extremely well.
Oh, shit.
Obviously, Timber got a goal, so yeah, no, I think sometimes you got to will yourself to a win, and that's exactly what we did today. So
I do want to ask real quick. uh, First off, I thought I don't know, man. I felt like Arsenal really bullied you guys this today. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they really bullied you guys, which is crazy because when I first started watching European football, Arsenal would be playing this, pretty football, this nice football, and Chelsea would just come in and just, dominate, physically just rough them up. Today, man, you guys looked all over the place, and we were talking about this before we started recording. The the red cards, man. It's so crazy. How you don't know you were on a yellow card is baffling to me. But another big game. Enzo Fernandez nowhere to be found. But I wanted to ask you guys, what did you think of Sar's performance today?
I like the kid a lot. For me, I feel like he's very calm. He makes the right decisions most of the time. I mean, because of how bad everybody was, I can't. He didn't really stick out to me. I feel like he had some questionable, decisions in certain spots, but overall, I
Mm.
mean, who I would have rather have him play than Tosin or anybody else. So
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I think he's good. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah,
This was my first time actually really getting to see him play. And like Mike said, everybody else was kind of so bad around him. The fact that he was not noticeable means that he was doing all the right things. Um, you know, any young defender in that type of pressure situation against the number one team in the league away is going to make some mistakes as far as where to be. But I think generally he was in the right spot at the right time. Um, and he looked good. Like Mike said, I don't want Tosin back there. I don't want
yeah.
Pettis Shield
No,
back there.
no,
And without Wesley Fofana right now, we're gonna have
yeah,
to deal with what we had. Another good, sight was Lavia. It was interesting seeing him on the pitch. He got his little cameo at the end. This is a guy that Mike really likes. This is a guy
yeah.
that I'm
I mean,
not
I'm a
really
big
sold.
fan.
Yeah, this is a guy like I know his ability is there. I don't want to get that wrong. I'm just not really sold on him because I I have the smallest sample size because the guy
Hmm.
is always injured. So hopefully, with being down players clearly because of all these
Yeah,
red cards that we've accumulated, we're gonna need players to step up. So it was just good to see him on the pitch, and that way. And this will be the last thing I say about Chelsea, because they really pissed me off today. But
Mhm.
the big teams are on at least 50 points. If you look at the
yeah.
table right now, all
Hmm.
the big teams in the league
Yep.
currently are on at least 50 points. We're now fighting for not top four but for a European spot.
And the real
It's
one's on
crazy.
60.
And if you look at the teams behind us, if you look at the Brentfords, if you look at the Fulhams, if you look at the Brightons, they're not far behind us.
No.
Mm.
And I'll say this to all Chelsea fans out there: we're not just gonna walk into Europe again because right now we look shaky. And if you look at the next games we have ahead of us, whether it be
Yeah.
Champions League or whether it be the
Tough
league,
schedule.
these are not easy games.
Hmm.
Nowhere in our next 10 to 12 games are going to be easy
Yeah.
at all.
Hmm.
So we got to buckle up. And I'm gonna just put this on wax. It's gonna be a fight. Am I in the Patreon episode that's coming out soon, I predicted Chelsea would be top four, and it's not looking so right now. So, to all
Mm-hmm.
you Chelsea fans out there, to the
Mm.
players, I'm talking to you, Cole Palmer. I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez. I'm talking to you, Robert Sanchez. Step up.
Mm.
We got 10 games left. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Yeah.
Because it's not acceptable what happened today. I'm dead ass, bro.
Absolutely not
Today was
acceptable.
not acceptable at all. It was a tough watch. And Gabriel's on the other
Mm-hmm.
end of the couch. Like, we're right next to each other. We didn't say a word to each other. 90
Yeah,
minutes, we didn't
I
say
didn't
not
talk to
one
him.
word to each other, bro. And so today it was just I was actually upset, bro. Like
Yeah.
this game really pissed me off today because
Yeah.
this is not the club I support. What I saw today was trash. It was just absolute
Yeah.
trash.
I
So
told you after the red card, I just turned it off because I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I mean, listen,
I
I've been
suffered through
through
it,
it,
man.
bro. I've been through it, bro. I've been through it. It's something that obviously you're you're going through right now. Um, but yeah, once you guys got the red, I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
love. It's
It's
like
over.
love. It's over. We should close this out. So yeah, man. Like I said, bro, performance really wasn't the. It would have been great to dominate 4-1, win 4-1. All of that would have been fantastic. But I knew this match was going to be a lot tougher than people thought, and I'm just happy that we were able to get 3 points because we needed it. We needed that after a not so good result 2 weeks ago. So yeah, man, we have some big matches coming up too. We have 3 games a week, and we have a lot of schedule. So hopefully, get some guys back, get some guys rested as well because bro, we have we have a lot of matches, man. A lot, like a lot. Champions League, FA Cup, and Prem, all in a week, bro. This upcoming week for us. So yeah, man. Just hoping everybody stays healthy. Seriously.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's good. That's a good place to end. Arsenal is in a really good spot at the end of the day. You guys are still in four competitions, potentially seeing City in all the domestic finals. But yeah, man, like I said, all the big teams are on at least 50 points. And I gotta give kudos to Manchester United, man. They're doing the damn thing, bro. Carrick, like like Salam said, we only play one game a week. So what are we really showing up like? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they're handling business week after week. They got one game a week and they're handling business. So, Salam, your thoughts on the game, and I do want your thoughts on young Benji, young Benjamin Sesko, and
Oh,
how he's how his 2026 has been thus far.
Big Ben. Yeah. No, I mean, listen, bro. The 3 points, the 3 points was huge. Especially when you look at the way the teams that we're competing against, their results. When Aston Villa lost, we took advantage of that. Chelsea lost. The gap seems to be getting a little bit bigger between us and us and
Widen.
Chelsea. So yeah, 6 points clear to be exact. So no, yeah, I mean this weekend was a big weekend for us, and honestly, we didn't start out well. I don't even think like we really even played well, to be very honest with you, especially in the first half. Second half, I thought was a lot better, but we didn't start with Ahmad in the lineup, and I thought that was gonna cause some issues just because I think he's a big part of what we do offensively. And, I get having to, yes, we needed to start Benjamin Sesko because of, he's been scoring. So at this point, like, yes, he needs to be in the lineup. I get that. But Ahmad's a big part of our offense. And I think the lack of fluidity you saw in the first half was, a result of that. Second half, we adjusted. I thought we dominated from that point on. I thought Bruno had a great half. I thought the pass to Cunha for Cunha to draw the foul for the penalty was great. Obviously, Cunha did his part. Bruno converted, and then Bruno came up big with an assist again. That's what 200 goal involvements now for Bruno Fernandez, and I think 314 games in Manchester United. building off of what's being what I've been saying, player of the season performances this season. Obviously, we're not going to win that award because of where we are in the league, but if we were in a higher position, I think that would be, a more valid shout. But overall, bro, I thought we played well. We needed these 3 points. We got them. Benjamin Sesko took advantage of the opportunity starting. At this point going forward, he has to start every game for us. And he has to, keep putting the ball in the back of the net, which I think he's more than capable of doing. So I like where we're at, man. When you look at where we were last season and you look at where we are now, third place, yeah, the season is not over by any means, but major improvements, man, and just makes you think. When you look at the league table, had we just got rid of Ruben Amorim a little bit sooner, where could it be? Could have we still been in one of the cup competitions? But no, overall, if you know a United fan, you can tell them, rest assured, we will be in Champions League next year. We're going to take it one game at a time. I'm going to enjoy these 90 minutes. I only got like 8 of them left. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to enjoy these 8. I'm going to enjoy these 8 weeks. I honestly might I'll just take off. After these 8 games, y'all not going to see me anymore. So, nah, man. Really good feeling right now as a United fan. Firmly believe that we're going to be in Champions League back next year. And then we just got to keep building. I will say, though, this is the last thing that I'll say. Carrick is showing who he trusts. Our midfield damn near is having to play 90 minutes. I love seeing Manu. Obviously, he needs to be playing. Casemiro, another 90 minutes today. Carrick is showing you who the players, he trusts. Ugarte hasn't seen a minute. And to be honest with you, I'm very happy with that. And I think, he's showing you the areas that we need to improve on. Lemens, I said it a few weeks ago, night and day from what we had before with Onana and Mayendir. But
yeah, man, you guys look good. I'm not gonna lie. The football actually looks free flowing. It's like, wow. It's crazy to see. Like, you guys are actually fun to watch again. Like, I actually watched your guys' match today, and I was like, this is proper fun. I was like, this is actually a good watch now. Stadium is rocking again. It's I can imagine the feeling after being in the depths for, bro. I mean, I was even tired of watching Amarin. And it's like, bro, how obvious can it be? Like, So I'm happy that. I mean, I'm not happy that you got 3 points. I still hate your team, but you guys are definitely looking better. Definitely looking better.
You brought up.
Go ahead.
No, are you still on United?
No, I was just gonna say it sucks. Luke Shaw got hurt because I thought he was playing well.
Yeah, what happened with him?
I don't know, but I mean, he didn't even try to come back in, so I figured it was something serious. But when Maserati came in, I thought we were just, especially in the second half, I thought we were clicking on a much different level. Him and Cunha, Bruno, you just got to get more guys that can play, and you start to see more, a different product. But yeah, I thought Maserati was amazing.
I've always liked him as a player. He's good, man.
No, he's definitely good for club and country. No, I was gonna say, you brought up Villa. We gonna talk about they lost to Wolves?
Yo,
I mean,
what is this? I told you guys about this team. I know where they're at in the table, and I remember at the time, we were 5 points off of them, and I'm like, bro, they're going to drop these points. Obviously, I did not predict it to be the Wolves, but I mean, I don't know, bro.
I just saw the way Wolves
biggest upset.
Yeah, I mean, they needed this win to not go down in history as the worst Prem team. Well, I mean, they have 10 more games, but still.
No, but
it's crazy, Mike. But yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
They did.
when I woke up, eh, bro, I looked at that Wolves match and I was like, bro, I can fancy them getting a win today, literally, because
Yeah.
they need a win. They need to scrape every single point to even have a single chance. They're
Mhm.
at home, and Villa's battered, bro. Like this Villa team was never gonna hold up um as as well as they were in the first half of the season. Like the table always shakes out how it's really supposed to,
Mhm.
and this is a team I was like, there's no way that they continue this form. You can be flying for 18 games, but the last 20, 28, it's different. So, and they, as I said, they don't have the squad depth, bro. They don't. They just don't have the squad depth for these games. Like a lot of their players are playing a lot of minutes, like a lot of minutes that they're probably just not used to playing. So, yeah, no, this Villa team is. Shout out to Wolves. They played a great match as well. Like they did play
Yeah.
very, very well, and they wanted to win as well. But yeah, nah, man, Villa. Obviously, they're putting all of their eggs into champions, and um, I mean that is what it is.
What do you guys think is going on with Ollie Watkins this season? Because the performances haven't been there. I know they brought in a second guy, Timmy Abraham. He scored a couple of goals, but I don't think he's a solution. When Rodgers is not doing the work, I feel like who can you count on?
I don't know, bro. I feel like he. I don't want to say he doesn't want to be there, but I felt like I thought he was going to get a move in the summer, and I
Yeah.
felt like I thought those whatever talks were going on back then could have really affected him because he just looks like a whole different player. He
Yeah.
doesn't even look like
Mhm.
the Ollie Watkins that was scoring goals left and
Yeah,
right.
last season. Yeah.
A few seasons ago. Yeah, last season, not even a few seasons ago. So I don't know. Overall, I just look at him and I'm just like, you just look. I don't know, bro. And it's not just him. Now that I'm thinking about it, a guy like, and I like this player, but Onana too. I was thinking about this when I was watching the game. I'm like, I don't know. I thought like, you were supposed to be. We were supposed to be building this thing, and you were supposed to add to this. Same thing with him, but I don't know, bro.
Mhm.
There's some guys that I'm just like, you guys don't even look like Douglas Luiz. Come on, man. It looks good
Yeah.
on paper. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like it just
He doesn't even look the same anymore. I'm like, what happened to you? I know he broke up with that girl. What's her name? I know they broke up. It could be that, but
Wow,
hey.
I didn't even know they broke up.
But I feel like they have good enough players to at least, kind of hold up in this top 5, top 6 race. But I don't know. I hope they don't though, because we gonna need that spot real quick.
I don't know, bro. I think
Chelsea gonna need that spot.
even with the result that you guys had today, I think you guys have. I mean, you guys are what 6 points off them. You're 6 points off us too, to be fair. But Aston Villa, I would not be surprised if we're looking at them and they're like, wow, they finished in
Mhm.
sixth. Like that's crazy. They were in third.
It's possible.
Second at one point.
Second.
Wow, they were.
What did J. Cole call it? The fall off.
Yeah, man. Title contenders, bro.
Crazy.
Title
Like I
contenders.
said, bro, I
Yeah,
said this
man.
like 6 weeks ago. This is a 2-leg race.
Yeah.
I was like, at a certain point, I was like, this is 2-man. It's a 2-man right now.
Yeah.
So
Good evening.
Good night.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
man. Champions League. Talking about putting all eggs in the Champions League basket. We have some exciting matches. We don't have to dive too deep into all of the matches, but I do want to bring a few up.
No,
Real
let me
Madrid.
not cut you off. Let me not cut you off right quick. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, go ahead.
Let's talk about the brackets first of all, before we talk about the
You want to get
matchups.
into it? All right, go ahead.
Let's talk about it. Who?
They
How
cheated.
did Arsenal?
They cheated, bro.
How
I'm not
did
saying
Arsenal get on that side of the bracket? That's wild to me.
well, why wouldn't we be on that side of the bracket? We're number one team.
Overall.
Still, though, how are all the
What do
good
you
teams?
mean? Listen, bro. No one told. Look, wait. No one told
I don't
PSG.
know, man.
No one told these teams to go play in this playoff. No one told them to be
Hey, that's fair.
lower than the eighth place. So, bro, one team has happened to get the short end of the stick, and it just happened to be Bayern. It wasn't us. That's all that happened, bro. Bayern just could have easily been on this side. We just
True.
happen to be. I truly think it would just listen. They changed the order of the thing. Now we have 1 through 8 does this, and that's seated differently, and we
Mhm.
probably get a weaker schedule. This year's happened to be the weaker schedule. So
Yeah.
perks of
I-
first place, bro. Yeah, y'all can say we cheated, but we still
no,
have
I'm
to go
not gonna
win
say
games.
that. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I always say in cup competitions, you need favorable matchups, and this looks good for y'all. But let's see what y'all do with it.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm just
I've been
saying it now.
saying,
Nobody wants to run into Bodo. Nobody wants to
I
run into
told
Bodo.
y'all last week.
I think they get past.
Arsenal,
I think they get past that first. I think they get past to through to the
Sporting.
next round. Yeah, through to the
I'd
next
Nah,
round.
rather. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather see if we get we should get past Leverkusen. I feel confident that we do that. Should we get past Leverkusen when we do that? I'd rather see Sporting than Boda. I'm so serious.
I agree with you.
I'm not. If I see Sporting, I'm not worried for a second with them. But Boda, if they're on a run, bro, it's just a tournament team. I just don't want to see
Yeah.
on a run, regardless of how good they are on paper or not. Like I just bro. Getting
Hmm.
getting all these wins just back to back like this in the tournament. Now, if they go to the quarters, they're like, oh, we can win this. Let them go get a
Hmm.
result. Let them get a result at home against us, 2-1.
against
Like
y'all? No.
I'm just saying, if that were to happen, like, bro, that's the type of tournament stuff where it's like when
The
a
Wolves
team when
just
a
got a
team like that
2-2
can
draw.
smell blood in the water in a tournament, and they're
Possible.
like they believe that they can go win.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I've been part of tournament teams that have won, and I'm like, at a certain point, you get a vibe like,
Hey,
oh no, we can really go and do it. So I would rather see Sporting, but I still think we'll take care of Leverkusen. But listen, the draw was the draw. I think we're going to see some great matches. On the other side of the draw, there's some beautiful things. There's some beautiful matches going on. There is some. I love the matchups over there. They look great. I can't wait to, as an innocent bystander, sit there and just beautifully watch. You know, PSG, Lions, Real Madrid, all of these teams just play each other.
City
It's
Real.
it's gonna be beautiful.
You're a funny
So
guy.
I think we got some very usually we don't get excitement in the beginning, the first draw. Usually maybe 1 or 2 matches, but
Hmm.
that whole side just seems to be stacked. It
Yeah.
just seems to be stacked. So yeah, man, it's I'm looking forward to the Champions League.
man, you guys, I'm gonna double down and say it, man. I think you guys are definitely gonna get 2 this year. 2 trophies for sure. I think 3's not out of the question because you're in
Mm,
a good spot in every tournament that you're in.
Hmm.
Where are you at in Carabao Cup?
Final.
Final
Okay. So okay, there's one there, and then what?
Still in FA Cup.
You're
FA
still
Cup.
in
We
FA
play we
Cup.
play we play
Hmm.
Mansfield away.
So
So this
you're on to
upcoming
the
week,
next round there.
Mansfield,
BTA.
Ohio.
Yeah,
BTA.
we're looking
these
at
games
we're
these games be tough, man.
Mhm.
yeah, we're looking at where you are in the Champions League and your bracket,
Yeah.
and you're number 1 in the Premier League right now. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, man, listen.
Defense wins
The
championship. That's what's going to be your guys's. Um, that's what's going to get you guys over the hump. I mean, shit. What? All 3 of your center backs scored today on your back line.
I
All 3
think
of
the
your
mentality, they have to go into this with is to just, bro, enjoy the ride. You guys are in a good spot. I feel like with you with your team in recent years, y'all just get like nervous about where you are. No, real shit. I feel like
Yeah,
you're in a spot now. I feel
you're right.
like just fucking enjoy the ride. Don't even think about it. Just fucking do it. Like, because when y'all beat Real Madrid, I was like, man, this is it. You gotta finish this, and unfortunately, you didn't. But I feel like you're in a good spot now. That y'all shouldn't even be thinking about City. Just focus on your games, win your games. Don't worry about it.
Bro, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about City. I'm not worried about City until I see City. Like I care
That's
about
fair. That's fair.
truly I care about everything. Like these bigger matches, yes, they like, I think today meant a lot, but some of these bigger matches, bro, like I really don't feel that word because I know it will rise to the occasion. It's when we play Wolves. Why are we dropping points to Wolves? Like that's these are the games that I sit there and worry. Like
Yeah.
why does this
Um,
player look uninterested? Like why do you like? Yes, I understand you might not want to be in the location that you're at Wolves. It's rainy. It's this. It's that. But do you not understand this is part of a bigger
yeah.
picture? Like
hmm
we're in a race, bro. So those are the matches I worry about. Like I'm going to be more worried about Brighton on Wednesday than was today against Chelsea at home for sure, hundred
Where's the
percent.
game?
Because
Is it at Brighton?
it's at Brighton, yeah,
Oh
and
wow.
it's like, bro, we have to go in there and get 3 points. Like I know you want to
Mhm.
get up at home for these games against Chelsea, but like this is where the real work is.
You're
You
right.
get these
You're
games,
right.
bro. This is what wins you titles. Everyone's gonna be up for the big matches, bro. And if
hmm
you're not, I don't know what you're doing. You shouldn't be listed on
Yeah,
the
it should
roster.
be on the team.
So yeah, man, those are the games I worry about. Truthfully.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a great Champions League season, but what do you guys think? Who are your favorites in these matchups?
All right, yeah, let's
well,
go down. Let's go down the matchups real quick because I got them up right here. So, in the knockout rounds, we have Sporting versus Bodo Glimt. Who y'all got?
I got Sporting, man. I think this fairy tale story is over.
I'm riding the train, the Bodo Glimt train.
I honestly think Bodo's gonna go through.
Yeah, I got
I
Bodo.
mean, watching their game against Inter, this is not like I get it, Salam. I get how you feel, but they look good. Like these guys are really playing.
Yeah,
Like they really are. So I feel like if you get a chance to catch one of these Champions League games they're in, you're gonna be impressed. It's actually pretty good football.
Yeah, no, I agree, Mike. I got
I
Bodo.
seriously thought it was just a phase, and then I was like, you know what? Let me check them out, and I was like, wow, they're actually playing these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Next up, we got Arsenal versus Bayer Leverkusen. Gabriel already told us, he sees them going
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
I think.
we're getting there.
BTA man, BTA.
You know, they should make it a rule like if you win by like 5 or 6, like you don't even have to play this.
The second, hey, we've
Yeah,
seen crazy comebacks. Don't forget, we've seen
yeah,
crazy
No,
yeah.
comebacks.
but the one thing I don't like though, the one thing I don't like is I feel like we should get home field advantage.
If you're number one,
Yeah.
That's not how Champions League works. That was two legs.
look at this guy.
Yeah, but I feel like
Home
we should
field
play the first
advantage.
leg at home always.
Oh, in that sense,
Oh, you're
okay,
saying,
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like
yeah,
I
I see
feel
what you're saying.
yeah, like I'm sorry, I'm not fault I didn't explain, but I feel like we should play the first match at home. Like why should we have to go there first?
You
I
would
would
want the
agree.
You
I
are
first
would
playing
game.
the
agree.
first leg at
You would
home.
want the first game at home.
You are
Yeah,
playing
Yeah,
the
I,
first
I
leg
would
at
agree.
home.
I would want the second game at home.
Oh, in Champions League, you're right.
Champions
The
League.
second game, yeah,
I would,
you
I would
normally won the second game at home.
Me
yeah,
leaving,
I
anything
guess.
could happen in those 90.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Let
I
me at
guess, I
least
guess.
yeah,
see how it
yeah.
goes.
You're right. I would want to be at home for second leg.
Hmm.
Mm, okay.
Interesting. That is pretty interesting. Next up, we got Chelsea versus Paris Saint Germain.
Yeah, up the Chelsea.
I don't
You
know.
A
guys,
very weak up the Chelsea right here, by the
Yeah,
way.
this is the weakest of the Chelsea I
you
have
I
guys,
don't
ever
know.
upped.
I think I got
Yeah.
it's crazy because y'all really have history, so y'all could sneak them, but I'm going PSG.
nah, man. PSG from top to bottom. You guys are gonna lead goals over the course of 2 games, too. Nah, man. The Parc de France. Where's the first game at?
Is that Stanford Bridge?
Oh yeah. So yeah, okay.
I mean, Salam, did you forget what just happened this summer?
I think, okay.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Cornelia said you were a top 3 team in the world, and here you are. You're not even a top 3 team in the Prem.
3-0, baby.
You're not a
Hey,
top 3
3-0.
team in any
hey,
competition that you're in.
I didn't know the season ended today.
No, but
That's crazy.
defensively, I mean, look at your back line. Even today, it's like there's questions. The red
Hey,
cards.
Fofana will be back.
Look, it's. I've said this once and I'll say it again. If Esteval, Cole Palmer, and Reece James are all starting, I have confidence in my team. When it's not all three of them, hey, it's up in the air, fam.
You needed 5 Estevals.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
bro. I like as bad as we played today.
These
As
wingers,
bad
man.
as we played today, we had chances to equalize. We had chances to go ahead. Like this was one of those matches where it was frustrating because I knew we could actually take. Look, we played Arsenal 4 times this year. We've drawn 1, so we've lost 4. But if you look at or we lost 3. But if you look at them losses, I mean the 3-2 loss, we had chances to go and win there too. What happened? Robert Sanchez, 2 bad mistakes in the back, and they win 3-2.
Were they all Rocinha?
No,
the 3 were. The 1-1 was Enzo at Stamford Bridge.
Damn, 3 losses. Damn,
and that's I know we're done talking about Chelsea, but I didn't want to say this, but I'm gonna say it too, man. Rocinha, you gotta have a little bit more respect for yourself, bro.
Yeah, come on, LR.
Like 3 times, fam. Like you gotta look in the mirror and like and look in the mirror, fam. Like you can't just be losing the same team 3 times in one.
Yeah, I know it was hard for me, but like,
come on, bro.
Even MC got one,
bro.
It's a little bit more respect for yourself.
I know, but it's hard to even look at him like that when the guys you're seeing how they're playing on the pitch is just piss poor. I'm just like,
I know, Mike, but
I was like, this is not even. I'm not even going to talk about you tonight, man. It's not even. You're not even on my.
It's not
on my radar.
Really on him.
The players just. It's just the fight was just so weak. I'm like, bro, this is Arsenal. Like, we're trying to get top 4. Like, wake up, bro. The first 15 minutes, I was like, yeah, we're in trouble. We're in deep shit. We're in trouble. And I was right.
Yeah, it was one of those today. Frustrating, but good episode, boys, man. A good episode. How we do on locks?
Wait. What other? Go to Champions League.
Oh yeah, Champions League.
Oh my bad.
I'm like, wait, what?
We started talking about Chelsea. I got frustrated again. Man, my bad. No, next up we got City versus Real Madrid.
What is
I
this?
feel like they play every year.
At this point,
I'm kind of sick of that, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Real Madrid. I just feel like it's hard to bet against them, even though I feel like Haaland could definitely walk away with 4 goals in this over these next 2 games. I think he could, man. This Real Madrid back line, bro. It's like there's no continuity in it. There's a bunch of
Asensio got injured too.
Yeah, and then every time he's in though, he be doing just some crazy stuff though too. Own goal.
Rudiger.
Yeah, bro. No, Rudiger. It's not even just Rudiger. They tried, bro. All of them. Husin, and then it's like Trent out wide too. It's just crazy, man. Defensively, they've been in shambles. So, and Haaland in Champions League, bro. Or I'm sorry, not Haaland. Mbappe, I think, is going to break the Champions League goal scoring record for most goals in a Champions League competition. I think he's only like 3 or 4 goals behind.
What is it, like 14 or something like that? Or 16?
Yeah. I think it's like 16 or 17, something like that. And he 16, and I think he's on 12. So he could break that.
Yeah,
he could break that against Bodo Glimt.
No, he's not on that side of the bracket. Yeah,
Stop.
If Mbappe, bro. If Mbappe, if we're in a semifinal, and if Mbappe saw Bodo Glimt on the schedule, I'm getting 4 in one leg. One leg. I might get it in a half. It sends you boys back to where are they from? You guys tell me. You guys
Norway.
Where are they from?
Norway.
They're from Norway.
Yeah,
okay.
Norwegian.
That's Holland's people.
Next up, we got Barcelona versus Newcastle.
Ooh, this is a good one too. They already played too, right?
I think so. Maybe
Marcus Rashford free kick. I remember that.
Oh yeah, that was this year. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like so long ago.
I know.
How is
I'm
Rashford?
blessed.
Is it?
He's good. He's good. He's good. Don't hate on Rashford.
Bro, he bought.
Slow
Bro,
stop.
no, you know the crazy thing, bro. Like once these cats leave the English media because they're not in our face all the time,
Yeah.
they be
Yeah.
chilling.
Mhm.
Like
He's
Rashford's
been
having
balling,
quietly a
okay.
very good campaign. I mean, when you have Rafinha and Yamal ahead of you, it's like it's not hard to play well. But yeah, no, he's balling over there.
He's probably just chilling on what, like 15 GA, low key. Just I got 15.
I
Like
got
it.
I think it's
15.
close to
That's
20.
off.
It's like 17. I
Man,
think.
good for Rashi, man. But I got Barcelona, Newcastle, and
Same,
shout out
I
to
got
Anthony
Barcelona.
Anthony Gordon though in Champions League this season.
Cooking.
Killing it.
On a
You
tear.
talk about raising up your stock for this summer. Wow.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere. Anyways, I like Barca in that matchup. I really don't like him. I'm sorry. I just don't like him.
You don't like
but
Barca?
but he's killing it. No, I don't like Gordon.
You know, Mike,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I don't like him, but I just don't see the hype. I'm still like
I agree, but he is killing it in
yeah,
the
he
Champions
is
League. I'll admit that,
Damn.
But overall,
You
I
calling
don't know.
him Dan James?
Huh? Oh no.
Nah.
Yo, that was disrespectful.
No, I swear that's who we said. Isn't that who we said, right, Mike, in the car on the way up to Cleveland? I was like, he's Dan James 2.0. Who are we talking about? I think it was Anthony Gordon.
Daniel James?
No, because I agree. I'm not bought into the hype either.
No,
but,
I don't think
like,
it was him. We were
he's
talking about
gonna go to the World Cup.
Yo,
for sure.
Daniel
Yeah, he
James
will.
from United?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.0, yeah. I mean,
Yo,
that's,
Mike, that's crazy.
That's wild.
anyway.
Nah, man. Nah, it's funny. We all don't feed into the Anthony Gordon hype. Next up, we got Bayern versus Atalanta.
Bayern.
Yeah. The Brustwords boys.
Yeah.
Nah, I got Bayern.
The Bavarians, yeah.
For sure. Liverpool versus Galatasaray.
This is one I'm looking forward to. Actually,
Bro, I think
tricky. I feel like
Galatasaray might
tricky.
might come out.
bro,
I think
watching.
Galatasaray.
I'm low-key with Gabriel on this one. Watching Galatasaray against Juve, I really did not know they were this stacked. Have y'all really watched them this year, bro? They got some guys on that team. I'm like, wow, Gundogan is playing for Galatasaray. When? I did not even know that.
He's balling,
bro.
Yeah.
They look good. I'm not gonna lie. They've already been Liverpool this year. I think they'll do it again.
Why not beat it again? I'm gonna go Galatasaray too.
Interesting. Very interesting. And then last matchup is Tottenham Hotspur versus Atletico Madrid.
Atletico, man, come on, get out of here.
Hey,
Griezmann and no Griezmann.
Spurs fans, don't even travel, man. Stay at home. don't even travel. Don't waste your money. Just stay at home. We're happy you were here. We're glad you made it to the tournament. It looked good. They're going home. This team, I don't know what's going on. I just watching them a little bit this morning just pissed me off. I had to switch it over to the United game. I was like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. Everybody just seems to not be on the same page. Like, and it seems like they've all been playing together most of the guys have been playing together for a while now. So I'm just like, what is this? I honestly can't even put a finger on what the fuck is wrong with them. I'm just like, I don't even know what this is.
Bro, I truly think that just Spurs need to focus on not getting relegated, bro, because the trajectory
I agree with you
in the Prem looks atrocious, and they're not playing anyone easier. They play Crystal Palace, and then they play, I think, like Liverpool in the Prem. It's like,
bro, 2 points, man. Damn. 2 points. That's all. 2 points. If Forest wins, you're in trouble. Don't let Forest win the game.
Bro, I think Spurs truly need to focus. Bro, if Spurs get relegated, fam, because the craziest part is West Ham's on a hot streak, despite their match against Liverpool this week. Despite that, they've actually been playing decently well. So it's like once they smell blood and someone else can potentially come down with them too, man, you're gonna see you see life, man. You see life. So I don't know, man. I truly think this Spurs team is in trouble. Like
Yeah,
serious trouble.
bro. There's 10 games left. I don't see a win for them. I truly don't see a win for them.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
but
Like,
this is the prem. This is the prem, right? That's why we love this league so much. Anybody can beat anybody at any time.
Nah,
They
hold on.
can
I gotta
change
look at
this
that
the
schedule.
next game, bro. If you truly think about it and the way they've been playing, you're like, where's the next win coming from? Like, look at the schedule.
So they see. So in the Prem, this is their Prem schedule. So they see
Mhm.
Crystal Palace. Do we see?
I don't
is
think
that
they'll beat Palace.
Palace at home,
I don't think they'll
Liverpool
win.
away,
No,
Liverpool away,
No,
no.
Nottingham Forest at home.
nah, not enforced.
That's the thing.
They're fighting for their life. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah,
let
they have
Forest
That's
fight,
gonna be
win,
the
bro.
one. That's
that
gonna be the
exactly.
one.
If you let them win that game, it's over.
Cooked.
Then they see after Forest, they see Sunderland away.
Yeah,
Mm.
it hasn't been an easy game for anybody.
Yeah, not at the Stadium of Light.
No, nope.
Brighton at home.
They can get away with
See
that.
what I'm saying? You look at the schedule and you're like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even say that. Oh, maybe you win this one. I don't even know. Like, I'm just like, Fulham today. They made Fulham look like a top 16, man. But anyways, let's go on. Let's go on.
It's like all the injuries though. How is it every season you're just like you're always have a
Yeah.
big list of injuries?
It's because well, they also just don't have the depth, bro. Like we've been dealing. We've had a starting 11 out this season, bro. Like
Yeah, but
they just don't have depth either. Like they don't have players, man.
yeah, but Gabriel,
They
it's like
don't.
when their guys get hurt, it's like they be gone. Like James
That's what-
Madison. Remember, James Madison didn't even play this year. We're like,
He hasn't
excited.
exactly.
We're excited for
I
him to
forgot
come
he was
back.
even there.
forgot.
Yeah.
Like,
Gosh.
I'm not gonna lie.
before the season, he was like, Kudus. I haven't even seen
Yeah,
Kudus. Where
exactly. He's injured.
And then but Bergval, like I haven't seen him. Kulusevski, where's Kulusevski?
Injured.
Like Pedro Porro, where's Pedro Porro? Where's our guys? I feel him. But
The
you-
players.
I
Where
think-
are the players?
I think no, I agree, but I also think to Mike's point, like there's clearly like a disconnect because I know you guys saw the video of the interim coach talking to Van der Ven, and Van der Ven's like, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he clarified that. He said he wasn't talking to him. He was talking to somebody else on the
Like he was talking.
Yeah.
Man, we saw
That's
the
what he
video.
said in the press conference, but we all saw it.
Nah, bro. He was talking to Van der Ven, and Van der Ven was like, bro, yo, you about to cost me my bonuses. Yo, bro. Like, nah, it's a lot of dysfunction, but I don't. It's tough to see a team go down like that. Because you know what, I will say this before I go off tangent. I don't know if Spurs will get relegated or not, but I feel like the teams that are at threat of being relegated, there's some guys on all those teams. If Spurs were to get relegated, wow.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree.
But like even Nottingham Forest,
Xavi
it's like
Simons, come here.
Bro,
Yeah,
Nottingham
fire
Forest?
sale. Gibbs
Morgan
White.
Gibbs White,
Ah,
Anderson, Ole Anna, like bro, Morello, the center back. Like, let me get
Yeah, exactly.
Come
You'll
here.
probably get it for the low too.
Yeah, you will.
Fact.
yeah, bro. Aston Villa, Jared Bowen, like or not. I'm sorry,
West Ham.
Yeah, Jared Bowen. I don't know who else I'd want on that team, but you know, like
What did they call
Konza get a
Somerville?
move. Konza get a move.
Konsa, Ezri Konsa. Yeah, I mean,
I'll take Konsa right now.
I don't know, man. Yeah, at one point I thought he should have been playing for England, but
He was.
or no, for Aston
Yeah,
Villa.
he did.
right?
He did. He did
Yeah.
play for
No,
England.
he's been called up.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
he was lucky starting
Oh
for
shit,
them.
that's
in the
West.
last-
Well, that's Aston Villa. That's no, West Ham. My fault. I said the wrong player.
West Ham that has that Senegalese kid, Diop, I think his name.
Yeah,
is.
yeah, and
He's
Wan
pretty
Diouf.
good.
Yeah, he's good on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wan Bissaka, y'all could probably use one.
Nah, we
need him
good.
nowhere
We got
near
Reese. We got Reese.
All right.
You can use him, man.
Yeah, running back salon.
over
Over Delort, yeah. That
That's
would actually
crazy.
be better.
I was asking for Delo to play too over Wan Bissaka. Here I am. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Football moves quick, man.
Life is crazy.
Yeah, man. What? How do we do on locks?
Let me see.
I know my hit.
My head too.
Bang.
I think
Sir.
City
Wait, what
City
was
money
mine?
line.
Mine did too, huh?
Did we go 4-0?
Yeah, mine was Manchester United to score 2 goals.
Yo, we
Oh
did 4
yeah,
0 too, I think, in
yeah,
Champions League this week, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah.
said, guys.
Wow,
Yeah,
back to
no.
back, man.
Hey, we
Mhm.
back, baby.
Wait,
So
what
then
was mine? I don't remember mine.
Say your picks. Say your picks in Champions League.
My picks for champion. Let me go back. Let me go back.
Yeah.
Mine was Vinny a goal or assist, and my boy he went to the corner.
Yeah, he did it again.
Thing. Yeah. He did.
Yeah, no. Yeah, all of what did Brian win today? Yeah, Brian won 2-1. Yeah, all of
Yeah.
our locks hit, boys. Good job. Yeah.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Who had Brian? Cornelius?
Nah, I had City.
Oh, you had City. Okay, City. Well,
Yeah, that was
It was
Mike.
me.
Listen, what Liverpool, West Ham was always going to be goals, man. They score
Yeah.
against each other.
Mhm.
They always put up numbers.
Oh, that's good. All right. Shout out to a prediction. Okay, let's go.
Shout out.
Shout outs, man.
I had a few, man.
God, I had one.
Uh,
Let me see.
all right, I'll go first. I have a few on here though.
Go ahead.
So first person I wanted to shout out was Jesse Lingard going to Corinthians, first Englishman ever to play in Brazilian's top flight. So shout out to him. He's gonna go over there and play with Memphis and
The pie.
continue building what the all-time leading goal scorer for Netherlands has built there. And honestly, it's been a great story. I don't know if you guys have followed him while he's been there, but this was he went there when Corinthians was in a tough position and got them out of the relegation spot. I think he won a trophy.
Yeah, they won a trophy. Yeah,
with them too. So yeah, he's gonna be going there. Second person was Josh Sargent. My bad, bros. Josh Sargent going to Toronto FC. I think this is a good move for him, man. I think this is another guy who needed a fresh environment leaving Norwich City. And hopefully he can, find some momentum here and, re-enter himself in the number 9 discussion. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult for him now, considering, we already have Haji Wright and Balogun and Ajuman. So it might be slow for you, but I think coming to the MLS is a good move. And then bear with me, sorry guys. My third one is Lamine Yamal. A lot has happened in football. And he's
Mine too. That's crazy.
100 goal involvements for Lamine Yamal at the age of 18. I'm telling you, I think, we watch Messi, we watch Ronaldo. Sometimes we're numb to some of these type of stats, but the fact that he's reached this number this quick is pretty crazy. And, hopefully he can stay healthy and continue balling because, I mean, shit, if you already reached 100 this fast, I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be breaking Ronaldo's record. We'll see. But shout out to him. And my last one has to go to my captain, Bruno Fernandes. 200 goal involvements for Manchester United in 314 games. Shout out to you. I've said a lot about this guy. And man, him moving into that number 10 role has just been a breath of fresh air for us. The best number 10 in the league, by the way.
I'm not going to debate that, actually.
Currently, right now, you can say that, yes.
He's better than Odegaard, Gabriel. He's better than
he's better
than anybody. Cole
That's
Palmer. But shout out to my guy, man. But you can leave it in summer.
Wow. Anyway.
Nah, that's crazy. I was actually gonna piggyback off that Yamal thing because he was one of mine. I got 2. Yeah, so 18 years, 7 months, he reached 100 goal involvements. For context, Ronaldo was at 21 years and 10 months when he got to 100, and then Messi was also at 21 years and 5 months when he got to 100. So yeah, he easily could break, barring any major injuries, He really could get up there, which is nuts. But my other shout out was shout out my Miami Redhawks, man.
Mm,
29-0, only undefeated team in NCAA Division 1. Um thugged out a real tough road win this past week on
yeah,
Friday. Um yeah, man, it's been dope to see, and it's crazy because we are now like the talk of the town. Everyone is looking
yeah,
at us and they're like, I know this is a mid-major, but are they going to make it in if they don't win the MAC championship? And you got people
yeah.
arguing on both sides, and
I know.
it's just crazy to hear the discourse because
Yeah,
like no one would have ever thought this team would be ranked, let alone
yeah,
undefeated. And the fact that we're, just we got 2 games left to potentially have an undefeated, perfect regular season. So shout out to them boys, man, over there in Oxford, Ohio. Just it's just dope to see what Travis Steele's done with the program, and it's honestly really cool just to see everyone talking about us, like
yeah.
like we're that team
I
this year,
agree.
So hopefully they do win the MAC championship and there's no dispute. We get that automatic bid to the tournament, and
Hmm.
you know, let's go dancing, boys.
Yeah, yeah. My shout out this week is gonna go to Reece James. Man, I feel like he put in a captain's performance today. It's unfortunate we didn't get the win, but today he certified himself for me as as one of the guys I'm going to remember as a Chelsea legend. Even he's already certified himself. I'm not going to use this game as the game, but I like the fight in him. I loved what I saw. Um, it gives me hope that we have somebody like this at the club. So that's my shout out today.
Mike, I got a question for you. You consider him a Chelsea legend without a Prem title?
Wow.
He has the Champions League title.
Yeah. So far, I feel like he's 1 foot in, but I feel like by the end of his career, he will be. Yeah.
I do think he needs. I want to say needs a Prem title, but
It will help definitely.
it will 100% help. But he's a Chelsea legend for sure. Academy
Yeah.
boy, rose to the
Yeah.
ranks. I mean,
Captain.
he captain. Like
Yeah.
he has trophies, just not a Prem title yet. So
Okay.
Wow,
I mean, there's
that's a good question.
there's different tiers to
I
them.
haven't thought about it
for
yet.
sure, yeah. He's there. He's not sitting there with Terry and Frank and them, but
Not yet. But I feel
yet.
like he will
Yeah.
be though. He will be.
My shout out is actually gonna go to Mikel Damsgaard, of Brentford.
Ooh.
He had a crazy week this week, 2 goals,
Yep.
an assist in their 4-3 win over Burnley. I mean, dare I say, pretty much a flawless game from him this week. So just want to give him a shout out because I still rock with Brentford. You feel me? So
My boy Tiago. What is his name? Igor Tiago.
hey man,
Yeah.
18 goals from him this season. 18
I
and
was
28.
like, this is Tiago, Igor Tiago. Sierra was like, his name is Igor. I'm like, yeah, he's a bad
Igor.
one.
Yeah, he's a bagsman. Yeah,
He's a bad one.
he's a bagsman. Yeah, bagsman, proper
Mm.
bagsman. Nah, definitely needs to be going to
World
the
Cup.
World Cup. I don't know if he's gonna start that Brazil team.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting, man. We
Speaking
should
of,
do.
you
Go
saw
ahead.
that Ancelotti said he had like 18 of his team locked up already. He was
I
like,
mean, he
for
should.
my 26-man roster, I got 18 locked up.
Yeah, I feel like 18. You have 18 Brazilian players right now that should be no brainers. I could see that.
And Martinelli's on that list. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, Martinelli was there.
Gabriel is definitely on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, Gabriel,
Esteban
you
and
gotta-
João Pedro were there too.
Hell yeah, you got to take Casemiro though. Are you taking Neymar?
Casemiro was on there. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was
I
gonna,
don't
you
know.
know what? It's funny you say that. Rodrigo came out and said we need him. So,
I would take Neymar to the World Cup.
I just feel like you're not gonna get the Neymar that like from the last 2 World Cups. Like you're gonna get Neymar off the bench, and I think even that would still be useful in a tournament setting.
Yeah.
But I just don't see him starting on this team.
No, he's not. He shouldn't start.
He shouldn't.
And I like him. They may start him off of just like
vibes.
Yeah, he's big in Brazil. They love him over there.
But I'm not saying but I don't know, man. I mean, who would be their front four? I mean, Vinicius is playing, Rodrigo's playing. I mean, I would damn near have to say João Pedro. Like,
I think João Pedro needs to be. I don't know, man.
He could play anywhere amongst the top four. Like as a 10, maybe he's not a 10 for them.
He's not a 10 for real, but he could play on the outside.
He could play on the outside. He could play up top. I mean, because up top it's between him and Igor Thiago. Cunha's another guy
in there too. Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Anthony.
Hey,
don't sleep on Anthony.
Don't sleep on Anthony, man. That's my guy. You know, and it's funny, you know, as we close out, I'm glad you brought up Anthony because at the end of the season, we're gonna recap some of these transfers that happened this season and just talk about it because there's a lot of moves that happened and I don't know. It's not giving Anthony vibes, Anthony energy. You know what I'm saying? Anthony won something in his first year. You have guys like Liam Delap who just
oh my god, how did I know?
just come in and just
that was the only person I know. That was the only guy I knew.
No, I mean, you know what? Because I was like, you know what? I thought about it. Listen. When Sesko scored today, I was like, wow. If you're telling me Delap, Gyökeres, Sesko, I'm like, wow. I'm definitely. Here's a bonus start sub sell. This is the last one that I'll say. Start sub sell. Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko, and Liam Delap. I'm cutting Liam Delap.
Let's get into predictions.
I'm starting Sesko. But yeah, go ahead with your prediction, man. Who do y'all play? Who are you gonna lose to this week?
Villa. We go to Villa, man.
Wow. Do I dare call a GRG for Villa?
That's great.
Wow. It's a tough one, man. But this is a bounce back game for us. I'm trying to be hopeful, but hey, I'll say we get 3 points out of Villa. We've done it before. I think we'll do it again. Villa's shaky right now. I think we'll take advantage.
Yeah, we see Villa away. They're not great right now, so I think we'll be able to get 3 points at Villa Park, and then we actually see Wrexham in the FA Cup this weekend.
Damn right.
Honestly, I think that's a tricky match.
That's definitely a tricky match. I agree.
They're fighting for everything, and we're kind of in a low point of our season right now. So, at least since the Liam Senior appointment. So, 2 tough matches. I still think we get out both with wins.
Yeah, I need the max win.
I need the max win.
Yeah, we play Newcastle on Wednesday. Tough away game at the St. James. But business as usual. 3 points. We move. I did want to do a prediction for Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Atletico Madrid's up 4-0 in the first leg.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't think that Barcelona's going to come back from this by any means. But
they're gonna come. I know what you're gonna say. I don't think they can come back, but
they're gonna come back. Yeah, Lamine Yamal's gonna have 105 goal contributions by the end of this week. But it should be a fun one.
I think Atletico moves.
Atletico is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
My Arsenal prediction: we play Brighton away, 3 points, and then we play Mansfield away at 7:15 on the weekend. And the FA Cup, I think we should take care of business as well. 6 points this week.
Damn, bro, that shit crazy.
Enjoy.
We play Wednesday and then we don't play again until March 15th. Damn, bro.
Wow, take a vacation.
Yeah, bro. I might call PTO next week, man. Y'all got it. Oh, we play Villa too when we come back. I can't wait. Oh man. If you know a Manchester United fan, please tell them we will be in Champions League next year. Rest assured. If you know a Chelsea fan,
relax.
I don't know.
We'll
Wish
be
them
all
luck
right,
in
we'll
their
be all right.
future endeavors.
We'll be all right.
But now, good episode, guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Kickback FC. And peace.